spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Horned Frogs will kick it away to start us off. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
And, man, you got to like the swarm of this defense. You've got to get in the backfield, make some penetration, and realize the first guy's not going to always get that big sucker on the ground. Like, he's a big, strong dude. He's breaking tackles, but still swarming to the football, and this defense still gets a tackle for a loss.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Hands it off. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. To the air. It's Croman Hope. He'll try to do it himself. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Here's a heat. Flushed out of the pocket. Gets rid of it. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. Out of the gun, the inside give. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts, as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. He's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
Turning it on. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
And really nice execution by this offense. 4th down and short, you got to be physical. Nice job moving people off the line of scrimmage, and they had the big boys in there, the goal line package. Got the big play, got the first down, and chewed up a lot of extra yards.
Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
Now the pitch. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Look out, he's got room. Turning on the Jets. The 30. At the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Hoover. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Reads the tackle, and he's got room. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Tatum. He'll take it himself. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Trying to surge it in. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd and goal coming up. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Alabama looks like a legit title contender right now, which they kind of do every year, but man, this offense is rolling. They're up 14 over USF. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business.
Breaks into the open.
They're going to keep feeding this guy the football, guys. Over 100 yards rushing with that last carry now. We knew coming into this game today, they had to get the running game going. They had to be able to turn around, hand it off, and get positive yards and set themselves up into manageable 3rd down situations. We've seen them at any area of the field so far in this one have success in the running game. They'll keep that up until this defense proves they can stop it.
The Bulldogs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Off play action on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. It's caught. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now on the 2nd level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
They'll try the right side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Looking to throw, it's Croman Hope. Release to the back. On target. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
And that's a great lesson for young quarterbacks out there. You don't have to force every football deep down the field. I know it's 3rd and long, and that play definitely is designated to go to a wide receiver somewhere, but hey, check it down to your running backs. These guys are great athletes, and they can make good things happen when you give them the ball in space.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, the defense was in there in such a hurry. They didn't even let that draw develop. Got to him so quick.
You know, the draw play has to look like a pass and not look like you're faking a pass. And I think there, it was headed to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldog. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive. Just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run. They're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
Trying play action. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Handoff to the lone back. There he goes. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
Want to talk about a monster performance? This guy now has 150 yards rushing. The defense has had no answer for this guy, and he's shown you why he is such a weapon in this offense. Speed, the ability to catch the ball, the vision, the quickness. He's got all the tools in the tool.
It's just a timing route. And if I'm a quarterback and they're going to sit back in zone, when I run those crossers, man, I just wait for that zone window to open up, anticipate it a little bit, chunk that thing, and let my receiver do the rest of the work.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who can score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
TCU 14.
And he's going to try to return this one. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The play action fake. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Here's the pressure. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air, it's Hoover. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's James. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. Powers through the defender.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Caught over the middle. It's Tatum. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on third down. More cowbell. Under fire. Snagged in the middle. It's James. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
On the direct snap, it's Tatum. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense. You're creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
After getting nothing, would they try to throw it again on 3rd and 1? Dropping back, it's Hoover. Touchdown, TCU! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Well, that was a huge touchdown late here in the first half for their confidence offensively. They want to be able to...
And it's blocked. Now he can return this. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. They get to him as he throws.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He hurls one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense.
Oh, my God.
A really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Blocked extra point, a Hail Mary fucking catch, and then a field goal.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Just enough time for one final play in this half. To the air, it's Hoover. Unloads to the right out. Complete to the left. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Mississippi State will put a foot to it to crank up the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Wants to fire on second down. This time he's got it. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Used the play fake, now to throw. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick because of the hit. Complete pass.
If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this third down in Starkville. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through.
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Takes it the other way. The 30, the 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Got it in the middle. It's small. Hits the accelerator to the right. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. The give to the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
A such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you can tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
Off the play fake. Buying some time. At the 45 on his way.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. He'll keep it himself. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
I hate RPOs for that reason.
I'm
not good at it.
Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Brace the tackle. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
That's a big key for
You're
this
right. Pickett's
offense.
fucking
Now,
hurt.
You've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run
Kid's
the
made of
football.
glass.
You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to
That's
keep
why
the
he's not
third
my
downs
starting
manageable
running back.
so you can stay on the field, leave the clock. That's going to be the key for
Yeah,
this
no,
offense.
yeah.
and their
It
team
makes it
winning the
easy.
game.
It's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's got the back in the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12.
Play action to play action.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. Here's the handoff.
Good lead.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
They'll run play action. Pocket breaking down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Bulldogs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Quarterback duplicitous in his dealing. Some would even say sneaky. The State scores it.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And that
Nothing I can do about it. It doesn't give us the option to go for it or anything like that.
the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Yeah, that doesn't really like help if I'm kicking it out of bounds anyway.
No chance to return.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, fucking rough the kicker every time. I mean, it doesn't fucking do anything. Your running back's a dog.
Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wideout.
I can't stop the fucking pass.
Downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
Ripped off a chunk on the opening play of this drive. Now turning it on. Past the first down marker and still running. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. Finds his man. It's James. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who've starred through the first 3 periods. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a second down play. Catch in the middle, it's Tatum. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Guys at the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Finds him out of the backfield. At the 20, he's got space. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
Oh, and I love that play call on fourth down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to blow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job.
Touchdown,
Every fucking time.
TCU.
Fucking know it.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever
That's fucking calling his shot right there. Jesus.
with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. Shot right there.
Jake said, whoa, language. Hey, Jake, go fuck yourself. All right, how about that?
Just into the
How's that
end
for
zone,
language,
he'll
big
bring it
dog?
out.
Oh, fuck, come on.
Disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
All right, I need to score.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, little
Sure, let's
bit
not
of
hit the
pressure
fucking
now on
block
this
there.
offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute.
Yeah,
Build
I don't
this
know.
lead a little
You
bit
want a
bigger,
natty, Jake.
put
I don't
this
know
thing
why I
away
just
in the
don't
fourth
fucking,
quarter.
you know, follow that
Now the
formula.
play fake. Looking for a huge play. Brings it down on the right side. They get him down on the play, and this big-arm sophomore is not afraid to show off the gun. That big, explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Give to the running back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats? And
Fires deep toward the end zone.
Oh, fuck.
And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive
Yeah, he's
play
a tall-ass
instead. They're
motherfucker.
looking
He's
at it
slow as
third
shit,
down.
but...
well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
The running back has it. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried
He doesn't
about
have the leg
run
for that.
and the pass. Did a good
He
job.
he does not have the leg
got
for
it
that.
stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
No, it was about
If they
7
don't
yards
convert
shorter.
This 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Quarterback on the keeper. Got all he needed for the first down, and then he gets down on the slide.
Man, it's so nice to have a QB that can do that can run and make plays when you need it. Late in the football game, trying to
You're about
run
to see a lot of
clock
this for the
out,
last 3
preserve the
minutes.
win. He picks up the big first down and keeps the clock moving.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Is that how it works? Fuck, I need to let you win then. I'm 3
ball.
I'm 3 for 3 when you beat me early.
They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off.
Breaks into the open. Got the first down and more. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
I mean, this is not over because I can't stop the fucking pass to save my life.
Very predictable. When they leave it in the hands of their defense, I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. Everything going in their direction.
Oh, God.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. And
Fucking draped on his back, but sure.
For a first down.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation.
Might win the Heisman.
They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he had him right down the middle,
fuck
and
yeah.
it just squirted right
We teach boys to hit out here. Fuck
Missed
that.
Opportunity for a nice play on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet. Haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
I think at this point of the game, down 2 possessions, the passing.
Oh, I did a
just has to be little bit
Blue
sharper,
Gate
and they're
lock gate event.
in rhythm. Shot on that
Got a
last
Bobcat,
third
a
down. I
Tempest,
think you gotta go now
killed
if
someone
you're
as they
on
were
offense on
extracting and
fourth
got
down.
all
The sense
4
of
keys.
urgency is cranking up, but you need to be more precise in the passing game.
Incomplete
You do,
pass,
man.
and the defense
I
comes up big, and
am
they
taking
take
my running back out.
And now trailing with a little over 2 minutes. It's
13.
looking bleak. My defense has got to go out there and get a stop immediately. I got to stop the clock as fast as I can.
Yeah, I'm gonna get
As much
I'll
as I
take this
can.
win
And
because the
put two
SEC
good
is
offense
fucked
together. There's a lot
if I
that
can't
has to
stop the
go right
pass.
for me to get back in this ballgame.
There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a
I
first
enjoy
down.
it though because I can recruit it pretty quickly. Because I did it in the last one we had, but it's just gonna take some time.
Rub a little salt in the wound. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Try to get it to the edge. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff that teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
They'll run it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short
Yeah,
gain.
transfer portal for me, like when I came into this, was just get like some. I went after like 3 key pieces and then just tried to get the best people in there. But
the other team's run game, just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They'll make the stop, but that push down onto
I honestly probably should have left Pickett as a corner, just because like I just don't see him get much burn, to be honest. I'm not running the play.
I want to rub it in just a little bit. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win
All right,
games,
GG.
and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so,